All right, all right. What's up, Goldo? What's up, Goldo? Slap that like and subscribe button, fellas. Cantankerous. Someone said pancakes, pancreas. That definitely sounds like something a southern school teacher would use on you. Oh wow. Oh man, damn, that sucks. That's horrible. Oh Jesus Christ. It's not funny, but the way you looked, dude, I thought you were gonna spew vomit all on camera. I'm not gonna sit I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I wouldn't clip that. You know I like a little bit of comedy. It's fucked up, but that would also make a viral clip for sure. But no one wants to. That's fucked up, dude. But I hope you look a little bit better today. Yeah, no kidding. What do I think about the Amish? I mean, the Amish are pretty cool. They're taking lots of the jobs of the illegal immigrants that are leaving the construction, business right now. Yeah, it's fantastic. And you know what I know the best part about the Amish? They don't sit there on TikTok and listen to all that liberal bullshit. I wonder what the Amish thought about Joe Biden. Oh yeah, that was freaking terrible. I mean, a controversial thing that people will say is, "Oh, what about Trump letting ICE come into churches to arrest illegal immigrants?" I mean, dude, God's house should not be used for a place to hide illegal alien criminals in. And then people are gonna scream at the top of their lungs. Sorry. Yeah, and then they're gonna scream at the top of their lungs, "Well, what are you trying to say? The illegal immigrants shouldn't be going to church?" I mean, they should be going to church in their country. It's really simple. They should not be hiding there. It is what it is. That's how a man takes care of business. Oh, he wants me to give it up right before I reach 20,000 subscribers. Oh, you're right, man. You finally got to me. The comments finally got to me. You're right, man. I know I built it up to 20,000 subscribers, but you're right. Your single comment. has single-handedly convinced me to just quit this whole YouTube. I'm done with YouTube, guys. I'm just done. Oh man, that's the sick diet. That's the diet when you puke and you can't stop puking. Time to shut it down. Finally, someone commented something negative about me. I'm gonna be crying all tonight, but I gotta shut it down. No, I ain't gonna shut shit down, bozo. I look like I'm gonna cry. Tell that to the 5,000 other people that insulted me today, that were mad about Trump. Yeah, can someone make like a safe space channel where I can come on and cry publicly live on your channel? You're excused. You're excused. Oof. Yeah. Probably something that was created in a laboratory, if you know what I'm saying. You don't got the job either, do you? Or do you? They didn't make you get it with your truck driving job? Oh, that's right. If you worked for like, one of those government companies, they for sure they would. For sure, for sure. Oh, here we go. What's up, Normandy? You want to end up like your buddy James Comey? Did James Comey ever turn his ass in? That's a question. They told him to turn himself in. Did he ever do that? Let's look it up. Did James Comey turn himself in? Hmm. I mean, it's been 4 days. No, they didn't turn him in. You're right. I mean, I didn't see anything about him turning himself in. The fucked up thing is, probably a couple police officers have came past them. They're like, go ahead, keep on going." When have I ever talked shit about homeless people? I give money to homeless people and I help them, unlike your ass. So shut the fuck up, libtard. Yeah, as far as I've read and as far as I read, this man has a warrant for his arrest. I wonder where he's hiding. I appreciate that comment, guys. I appreciate that comment. Do I got homeless friends? I mean, I'm kind of all over the place. I mean, so not really specifically not at the moment, but I've had homeless friends before. I mean, it depends what you mean by homeless. You mean people without homes, or do you mean like beggars on the street that are like living in the ditch? Exactly. That's another thing. Yep, for sure. But I would have never the river. Man, the YMCA, they have showers there. I believe they used to let the homeless people use it. I don't know if they still do. Oh, that's far. I'm sure some of these comments are paid by George Soros. Anyway, I hope I've been messaging that girl on Twitter that I told you about. She runs that huge MAGA channel, Just Gen Reacts. Over 100,000 federal employees are reported to resign tomorrow in the largest mass resignation in the U.S. Federal work history under President's plan to cut the federal workforce. Yeah, I mean Trump tried to negotiate with Chuck Schumer. He said, "Okay, here's the deal. We can agree on this budget plan. The only thing that I don't want to do is give billions of dollars for health care for illegal immigrants." Chuck Schumer said, "Oh, you know what? Fuck that. We want to we don't want to come to an agreement with Trump anyway. We don't like Trump. We want to just shut down the government." Trump responded, "Okay, if you want to shut down the government, then we're going to fire, probably 50% of all the federal workers." I haven't confirmed this, but this is what I've been hearing. I have not seen viable evidence for this, but sorry. I mean, they're gonna get paid for freaking. They're gonna get paid 6 months' salary anyway. I mean, that's how it works for a lot of these federal workers. That's another thing. Let's see if we can find anything about what's going on. Okay, here we go. Chuck Schumer and his parties are planning to shut down the government simply to oppose President Trump and appease the radical left. At this point, this isn't even about giving freaking illegal immigrants health care, which I'm completely against. Why would we? Why would we give illegal immigrants health care? But hey, there's good news. I heard today. You're gonna like this news. Trump had a hearing with RFK Jr., with Pfizer, and some other medical people, and he said that he's going to be lowering prescription drug costs, from anywhere between like 50 and like 100%. And also, he even said, someone asked him, they said, "What are you going to do about healthcare?" He said, "Well, first off, we got to clean up this garbage Obamacare, and we're going to try to make insurance premiums low again." So that's the next thing he's going to be working on. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Trump needs to fix that. I forget what pill he said, but there is this one pill that cost $150 just for one pill in the United States, and it costs $10 in freaking every other country. And he's gonna be talking about that pill or whatever it is tomorrow. Yeah, that is freaking. That's an abomination. We need Trump care, guys. We need Trump care. $30? What are you talking about? $30? President Trump is saving our country. Smash that like and subscribe button. We're pretty close to 20K subscribers. We might hit it tonight or maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I tried to debate with him, but he didn't want to do an actual debate. He just wanted like pre-written questions, pre-written responses. He wanted all my talking points. Huh? No, no, he did not. That is fucked up. And then he told me, "Oh, if you don't want to give me pre-written questions, you should call into my show." I said, why the fuck am I calling into your show? Who the fuck do you think you are? If I'm gonna call into anyone's shows, it's gonna be Dean Withers or Parker. I'm not gonna fucking call into your small ass show. I said, dude, you're trying to get relevancy. You fell off. You're not pulling any kind of live stream viewers in whatsoever. And he didn't even respond to that. He just he just took it up the ass basically. He didn't even say, "Oh, I actually am getting views." He didn't even try that on me because he knows it's not true. Yeah. And even if you do have that kind of money, who the hell wants to spend $1,500 a month for a fucking pill? I mean, I 100% agree. 100% agree. And another thing that Sage was completely wrong about was, oh, he said, well, if you're an illegal immigrant, you can come into this country and stay for as long as you want. You just got to apply for asylum once you come in this country. Sir, have you ever heard of Remain in Mexico, or is that just something that's completely lost in your fucking head? Nice. Yeah, I understand, man. Unless it's a focus pill, what you're talking about is Ritalin and Adderall, and that shit's garbage, dude. Don't be taking that. That stuff is garbo. I was just talking someone said, "Oh, they said that's not worth that price unless it's a focus pill," and I said, "That's like Ritalin or Adderall, and that stuff is garbage." I mean, I guess I really have ADHD because when I was prescribed, that crap when I was younger, it never really gave me, much energy or much anything. Like, when I would take it, it would just make me feel all weird, just all weird. How about get off the pills? I agree with that comment. That's amazing. Good for her. What are you guys talking about in the comments? J Money, tell me you're kidding right now, man. Tell me you're kidding about the pill opening your mind, man. You gotta be kidding me right now. I guess I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, Lucy, that's the movie you're talking about. I remember that movie, Lucy. That was actually a pretty decent movie. Oh, I was for sure super annoying as a kid. I mean, it was some crap like that. There was something that was making her like every time she would stop taking the pill, she would have like really bad hallucinations and all kinds of weird stuff. I don't really remember the entire movie. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing, brother? No, John, that was not GBH that she was on. No. Uh, I think he means GHB, which he just confused the letters around. It's like, it's some weird party drug that Diddy likes. Good, but I can't sleep. Man, you're in Australia, man. It's a different time zone completely. Oh my. Man, Galaxy Gas, I used to have this neighbor, man. No, I used to have this neighbor, man. I'm not even kidding you. Sometimes I would come down from my apartment, and I would come down, and this man would be huffing Galaxy Gas. He'd be like, "Bro, you want some? You want some?" Like he was rich too. I don't know what kind of work he did. Like I'd never asked this dude what kind of work he did, but he had $100,000 car, and he was living in an apartment right next to mine. And I would see his car parked up front. Him and his girl would be screaming all the damn time too as well. He had anger issues, I could tell. Dude, that probably on gear. Oh yeah, for sure. He was muscular too. He probably was on gear. He was probably on a mix of gear, Galaxy Gas, and of course he was smoking that MJ. Oh, look at this guy, man. I'm really honored. Uh, I'm really. Is that me on your as your profile picture? I'm confused. Or is that you? Either way, I really don't know. I don't know, but there's this one guy that joins. He hasn't been here in a while, man. Maybe he gave up. He was always joined, and he had like two or three different profiles. All of his profiles was like Euro and travels, gay lover. He had like a photo of me as his profile. He was stalking me, man. He was stalking me, but I like that guy. It's just been a minute since he's been here. Fascists? Yeah, if you actually drop a super chat, I mean, guys, it's the last day of the month. If you want to show support for the channel, now's your opportunity. J Money, I'm still waiting for that push-ups challenge, man. I know how you are. You're trying to surprise me, but if you want to surprise me, now is the opportunity. I've just been taking some more Zins, and who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and I'll puke on camera and you can make a clip out of it. What's up, Mr. J Money? Now is the opportunity, guys. If you want to show love and support to the channel, this is the last day of the month. You can join the membership if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to be highlighted. Till what? Oh, till the No Kings protest? Okay, yeah. I know people were talking about it in my comment section. Oh my god. We're gonna end up back on that guy's channel with these kinds of comments. So truck drivers know what's going on in America? Like, who's eating this shit up? Yeah, they do. That's something right there for you. Hunter's laptop? Why are you asking us? I don't got Hunter's laptop. Go ask Joe Biden. Go ask his daddy. I gave you support. What did you do? Like and subscribe? Sleepy Joe Biden finally gets to rest now he's out of office. Ooh, Mr. Funk, I appreciate the gift. What's up with all these gifts today? All these people are sending gifts. What we really came here for is super chat questions and comments. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I really appreciate that, but drop a super chat. Give us a topic, man. We like it in topics. Why do you think we want this, guys? Why do you think Trump's ended 8 wars? That is correct, Vincent. That is correct. Now, if you want Vincent's back. If you have any give us some hard questions, Vincent. If you want some really hard questions, me and him will really use our brain. Drop a super chat. Give some real hard questions, and we'll give you some real hard answers. It's that simple. Make it a super chat though, so everyone can listen in and hear what they got to say. We wanted to highlight it on the screen. So let's hear it, Vincent. Give us a hard question in the super chat. If the super chat can't fit the whole question, put like half of the question in the super chat. If you got more parts to add to it, comment below and I'll pin the comment and everyone will see the super chat at the same time. Salute, Burnell. Salute. Salute. It's the last day of the month, guys. It's your time to get some questions and comments in. I wonder what he's typing up right now. If he's typing up a super chat question, I'll be curious to see. Yeah, I'll do it for a $20 super chat, Burn or J Money. It's not racism when it's happening over and over again. Do I support UK reform? I really don't know what that even means. But if that means reforming the government and fixing the bullshit that they're going through with the Islamics, yeah, 100%. Where do you get this hat? I mean, you can go to your local Trump store, you can go to Trump's website, you can look around on the internet. I mean, it's pretty easy to find out where to. Someone said the garbage. Don't think you're finding a brand new Trump hat in the garbage, but or at all for that matter. The only person that burns MAGA hats are liberals. Saving this country from what? Do I need to say much more than that? You ever been to the UK? Yeah, I've been to the UK, and I don't have any plans to go back. They probably arrest my ass just for what I say on this channel. So why would I for a Facebook post? Burnell says, "Have you seen what's happening in Dearborn, Michigan?" Yes, I have. Oof. Dearborn has 100,000. Let's see them. Let's look up something interesting. Let's look up the Arab population of Dearborn. Oh, any guesses about the total amount of Arab? I mean, this is not even about Muslim. This is about actual Arabs. They have 55% Arab population. Well, now let's look up Muslim population. I'm curious. Hmm. Doesn't really give a clear number on that. It just says about 55% of them. I, I mean, hell, they got the police cars and the police vehicles with Arabic on that side of them. J Money, you're calling them brokies, but where's your super chat at? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, J Money. I'm just saying. He's a hypocrite. Free Palestine from radical Islam, 100%. Like I said, if you guys want to ask any hard questions or comments, feel free to drop some super chats. Next person that drops a super chat question or comment, we're gonna go real and deep in depth with it. But oh, what was I gonna say? All these people screaming about Palestine, none of them can tell me. By the way, Sean, you've done your thing this month. You've dropped plenty of super chats. Oh, what is this guy saying? Here we go. Here's a hard question. I'll read it and you can think about it. Seems like our government, we have a foreign nation influence from the top down, influence policy and laws. We have foreign influence from the bottom up with mass immigration. Changing policy and laws. What strategy should we take that won't spark a war? I mean, this. I have an answer for it. Ban all foreign lobbying groups. That's my that's my take on it. I don't know if that's a good. That's the only solution I can think of it, but I really can't think of any other solutions to it. But maybe you can answer it. That is true. They can just if a president or someone sells, some merchandise or I'm not trying I'm not trying to point. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna scream Trump, Trump, Trump. Well, if someone sells a hat, that's different. But if you're selling a book and no one's reading this book and they're telling you there's a billion copies sold, who bought those billion copies of those books? Oh no, send the super chat. I'm just kidding. We'll answer it regardless. We go to Mars with Elon? What? Why am I ashamed of what Mr. Trump has done? Or here's a radical idea. If they want a country ruled by Sharia law that is, strong economy, strong, whatever. I mean, there's, great, and I know we got a bunch of torn up countries in the Middle East, but Go to the United Arab Emirates. Go to Saudi Arabia. I mean, boom. Oh, okay. Now I like radical thoughts. I mean, it's not something I would put by law. It's just a thought I have. If they like Sharia law so much, then they can go and live where Sharia law is strong, like Saudi Arabia or the UAE. Now I'm not 100% sure if they follow Sharia law in either of these places. So please, if I ever go to the UAE, don't arrest me for these thoughts. I mean, hey, Vincent, if you want us to answer that question in depth, you can drop another super chat. I got a longer answer for that than the recent super chat. But we've already talked about that. We can talk about Islam versus Christianity for a super chat, or we can talk about the quote unquote rulers, etc., etc. Answer my question. I didn't even see your question. That's exactly why you should drop a super chat like everyone else, so it can be highlighted. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Where do you live? And out of a car? I mean, respect for you if you're struggling right now, but I mean, most people live at home. That is actually pretty accurate. A lot of them will preach, "Oh, don't drink alcohol. Don't get with women before you're married." A lot of them are breaking their own Sharia law. How good is the economy doing right now? This is the best economy in the last freaking century. Balaclava or some shit it's called. Oh, that's gonna be unfortunate for her. I'll pray for her, her kids and her family. I don't think I can say much more. I'm just gonna say I'll pray for her kids and her family. Can you Democrats please stop leaving comments? You're giving me anxiety. My liberal leftist tears are about to come pouring. Please. Touch grass. I can't believe Gavin Newsom passed some kind of state law where police cannot freaking wear facial coverings. I mean, I hope he realizes that doesn't do anything for ICE. I love how he's screaming at the top of his lungs, "Yeah, I won! I won! Now ICE can't wear masks." Uh, is federal? I don't think federal enforcement listens to your state laws, but okay. What are you gonna start doing? Jailing ICE officers for wearing masks? At that point, Trump is gonna put a boot up your ass, Gavin. You know better than that. I think so too. He was on Twitter the other day. Every single day, I think he's on Twitter shit talking Trump. I mean, dude, the funny thing is he's like evil. He's like an evil version of Donald Trump. He really is. Like he sells merchandise. He sells hats. He sells Gavin Newsom 2028 hats. He sells Bibles for twice the price of Trump's Bibles. He tweets all day talking shit about his opponents. Dude, he's literally the transgender evil version of Trump. Did you get that from me or did you find that on your own? The difference between the West and the other is they emphasize homogeneity. Fuck. Maybe you can read this one. We say it's racist, but unity is strength, not diversity. I agree. Here, I'll read you the definition, but it's basically, you know, here, I'll read you the definition. So we're just all clear on this word. But we can also give them the word of the day: a quality or state of being all the same or the same kind. That's what I was guessing it would mean. They want to keep Italy full of Italians. They want to keep, Poland full of Polish people. They want to keep, Australia with Australian people. And then they say that you're racist. Then they say you're racist if you don't want to keep your country full of its native population. If they don't want you to if you're not willing to accept to be being a minority and you're Italian in your own country of Italy, then they're going to call you a racist. It's culture and it's religion and it's ethnicity. That's exactly what it is. But you can also give them the word of the day. What's the word of the day? Cantankerous. Does anyone out there know what cantankerous means? Are Japanese people racist for keeping Japan Japanese? Any serious comments on that? Homogeneity. Oh, fuck. My pronunciation is always dog shit. Let's turn up the volume and let's crank it up so we can all hear it. Homogeneity. 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 I've heard this word before. I had an idea of what it means. There you go. You're not about homogeneity at all. Well, if we're illiterate, can you tell us what his word that he just told you means? Say it again for the people in the back. I'll be waiting. Cantankerous. Do any Democrats out there know what cantankerous means? Sounds like a wart on a toe. No, that's not what it means. Cantankerous. Word of the day. Cantankerous. It means cranky. That's pretty close, but not exactly. It's all a distraction from the New World Order. Hey, Vincent, what do you think about the United Nations pushing illegal immigration in Australia, in Europe, in America? They are paying for illegal immigrants to come into this country. They're giving them debit cards. They are giving them free transportation to wherever they want to go. Why are they trying to get rid of homogeneity or whatever the hell that word is? Why are they trying to force illegal immigrants from third world countries into this country illegally? Any guesses? Yes, they are doing that in Australia, and if you don't realize that, you lack any political knowledge about the New World Order. The New World Order is a couple global organizations. Yup, that's definitely a part of it. That's definitely a part of it. If you don't know what the New World Order is, let me put it in layman's terms for you. It's organizations like the United Nations, it's organizations like the Economic Forum, it's organizations like the European Union that are trying to, push all of these agendas in multiple countries all at the same time. They're pushing and agendas. You will eat the bugs. Yeah, that's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to literally become vegan. They want you to eat the bugs while they eat their big T-bone and tomahawk chop steaks. Yeah. Put a roach farm in his house. Fucking real sauce. We're saucing on them. Are you unironically a Trump supporter? Yeah, we both are. Is there a problem with that? Is there something I'm missing? Bro, not you? What the hell does that mean? I'm not German, not even 1%. Oh, yeah, for sure. I think he's the one that's leading the Antifa. Okay, let's not get triggered here. Let's not get triggered here, but I got news for the Democrats. They have a new cartoon on Netflix. The Democrats are gonna love this. It's about a trans kid, and he wants no contact with his family. He went from no contact to living with his family to living with a devil man underground. And he tells the kids they can be any kind of gender they want. They tell you how great it is. You can be Barney if you want. This is this is an actual show on Netflix. It's recommended for kids 7 and up, 7 years old, and you can watch this. It's okay as long as your Democrat father gives you permission. Dude, that is fucked up. Haven't they been telling us for months that we were lying about the transgender cartoons? Yeah, it was something like that. Oh yeah, that show's fucked up all the way, man. Your dog isn't vegan? Does any liberals in the chats have any vegan animals, cats, dogs? We identify with the LGBTQAI plus community. We are both lesbians trapped inside men's bodies. But at the same time, we understand what Marcus Aurelius was saying here. He was a philosopher above his time, truly. Why have we been having so many anti Semitic people today? If you want us to talk about Israel so much, just drop a super chat. We can talk about whatever you like. Other than that, this is You know, this is the Graham and the Cracker show. I don't know, it looks like he tried to firebomb a police car and missed, and it landed on himself. That's what I'm saying, man, that's what I'm saying. I now you know what, now I'm finally understanding. I always wondered, if Antifa members really believe what they say, why are they covering their faces up? I'm a MAGA vegan? I mean, dude, you can be a vegan, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that I love veganism, but I'm not trying to make people offensive out there. But as I was saying, now we understand it's not because they don't really believe what they're saying. The reason they wear these face coverings is because they all look like this. That's why they wear face coverings. It's not because they're scared to lose their jobs or they don't believe what they're saying. It's because they look like this. Oh my god. That is anti-Semitic. Being anti-Jew is being anti-Semitic. That's really simple. It's very simple. I know you've been brainwashed by the Free Palestine cult, but what you're saying is anti-Semitic. Are you from Pennsylvania? Hell no. But shout out everyone. I got a couple friends over there, but I ain't from there. Yeah, how did you know? You guys are not nationalists. You're just, extremely right-wing radicals. Uh, I don't really remember talking to him too much. Is he even still in the Discord? Oh, definitely not. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's not that far right then. Oh, Packers rule. Happy birthday, even though I know you just want me to say Packers rule. Oh my gosh. Liberals equal, what do they equal? I, oh, yeah, that's pretty accurate to me. Nazis, Nazis. Israel, I support. We both support Israel. We might not like everything, Benjamin Netanyahu does, but we, believe in Israel as a country, and they deserve to be an independent country. I mean, they rejected statehood 6 times. They've rejected statehood 6 times. Would you like to read DW's comment right there? That's a great, fantastic comment. Yeah, man, that's very sad. Rest in peace, Mr. Floyd. But maybe if it wasn't a criminal, he could still be here today. I mean, apparently they don't even think they should be an independent state. They've rejected it 6 times. Ever since the early 90s, they've rejected I mean, probably before then, they've rejected statehood a total of 6 times. Trump plus Benjamin Netanyahu. Hello, Marina. Good friends forever. Plus Putin. Good friends forever. Don't tell the Democrats that. They'll go ballistic. Why would we make Palestine great again? What kind of comment is that? Hamas has attacked on American soil before. Do you people not realize this? In the name of Jesus Christ, I rebuke and break any curses, hexes, spells, demonic activity, or any evil thing that has been sent against me or passed down through the generations. Fix their area. Let's just put it nicely. Someone would can come and clean up Dearborn, Michigan. What do you mean interview? Stephen Short said interview. What does that even mean? In the name of Jesus, I rebuke die. I rebuke die. Enough questions about Israel. We're not feeding into your bullshit. This is a pro-Israel channel. Get one thing right. What do you think of Chicago? You're right. No one should have to starve. That's why we should feed, American families first. Smash that like and subscribe, fellas. Is our buddy Vincent still in here? Debate me? What do you want to debate about? What are we debating about? Anything? What do you believe in an open border? How about this? Drop a $10 super chat, and when this fella hops off here, we'll debate live on stream. How does that sound? You can also join my Discord so we can set it up, etc., etc., etc. But I like to debate gun rights, gun control. I like to debate. I like to debate gun control. I like to debate open border policy. Sorry, I was just reading one of the comments there. I like to debate, open border policy, immigration, ICE, anything to do with the immigration policies Trump has enacted. That's my favorite thing to debate. And I think that's one of the front running issues that Trump, ran as president on. I live in West Europe and it's hell right now. Yeah, no kidding. Move to the east or, try to change your country. I love Charlie Kirk. What did this fella say? How are you able to talk about the far right terrorists without talking about the people in the Michigan church? He was not far right. That was not a politically motivated attack whatsoever. Nothing about that was politically motivated. Mandami, I'll debate you on Mandami. He has horrible ideas. And why the hell do some of these radical Democrats really believe that McDonald's workers should be making $75,000 a year? You gotta be fucking kidding me with that shit. That's a starter job that you do in high school. Because labor has dignity. That's why we gotta pay McDonald's workers $75,000 a year. Oh, what about all the other people that bust their ass and don't make $75,000 a year? Oh no, there's gonna be a McDonald's in New York. They're just gonna make it full of AI. All AI operated. I heard in Texas they have 100% AI McDonald's already. Yep. And you know what they'll scream at the top of their lungs? They'll say, well, that's anti American. They'll scream at the top of their lungs, that's anti-American. Why doesn't he just take 5 or 10% profit a year instead of hoarding all that money? He should take 5 or 10% profit a year after he just invested $6 million into opening a McDonald's franchise. You liberals are ass tards. I mean, if he wanted to get 5 or 10% return yearly on his investment, he could just put the fucking money in the S&P 500. He could just put it into the stock market, sit back and do nothing. He wouldn't have to manage an entire franchise. So how does that make any sense whatsoever? Here you guys go. Here's the Discord link if anyone wants to join. Let's see, we got one direct message. Let's see what liberal we have screaming right now at the moment. What did this one guy message me? Quit stalling, debate me. Yeah, I mean, if you want me to stop what I'm doing, you can at least drop like a $30 super chat, and then maybe we can debate live right here, right now. Other than that, I'm not really, interested. Yeah, I can do. I'll say $50. I'm gonna raise the price now that we're at 20,000 subscribers. I'm no longer gonna say 20 or 30 bucks. I'm gonna say $50 super chats. $50 super chats if you want me to debate on your schedule and push you in front of all the line of 350 people that we have in this Discord. If you want me to skip all those people that want to debate to have you on the stream first, drop a $50 super chat because I already got someone for scheduled for a debate. Yeah. This guy wants to debate me. He's a communist. I mean, honestly, I've debated so many communists. Every single time they try to debate me, they lose because communist is a failed system. I mean, dude, how are you going to debate me when you believe in a failed political system? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm going to tell him right now, drop me a Oh, he's watching right now. He's watching right now. He says, I'm not paying you. Well, since you're watching us right now and you believe in communism, isn't that about redistributing the wealth? Isn't that part of communism? So redistribute the money from your pocket to my pocket if you want to debate so badly. Since you're already watching, I'll just say it right here, right now. We already have, 3 or 5 people scheduled today for the debate. Sometimes people pull out. If any of the other people that are scheduled for the debate cancel it, okay, cool, I'll have you on. If not, probably not. Probably not today, but we can do it tomorrow, maybe. Maybe possibly today or maybe tomorrow. But there's a line of people. Guns illegal or legal? Legal. Legal, everything legal? Not everything, but we have our Second Amendment right. Love seeing I am in Australia comments. We have free healthcare. Yes, you also have 15% of your population in poverty, which has also increased 3% in 2 years. Good job, a random Australian. Yeah, good job. Legalize everything so everyone can be happy? No, we saw what happened in Portland. Not interested. Mac 10 is pretty badass. You're in the wrong country. In America, guns are a right, not a privilege. Go back to Australia if you want to have that kind of bullshit. Well, go argue with your fellow Australian about the stats. Peace out, Great North Roofer. Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a bunch of radical leftists because they didn't like that he was beating people in debates and he was heading America in the right direction. Yeah, these people have no brain cells. We can't even communicate with half of these comments. Oh, hell no. This dude is insane. Oh no, I'm insane. I hear Democrat voices in my head. Dude, these Democrat voices in my head are telling me to do awful things. I'm Australian in poverty, and the last time I went to Australia, it took 9.5 hours for to the hospital. It took 9.5 hours, and I'm not allowed to defend myself. Man, Sean, you're a really good guy. You deserve to come to the United States. We need a patriot visa for all Australian and Europeans that are tired of living under, true dictatorships. You should get a patriot visa. If you're patriot about, you know, make America great again, hell man. You should get a they should set you up you should find a job, you should get a Patriot visa. All you gotta do is take the civics test. If you can pass the civics test and you can find yourself a job, they should give you the Patriot visa. Patriot citizenship. Actually, you can. We talked about this before, but the quickest way to actually become a I mean, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do. You gotta pass a civics test, you gotta pass an English test, you gotta prove that you're, 100% loyal and dedicated to America. But if you join the army, that's the quickest way to become an American citizen, by joining the military. I mean, of course, you have to be in the age group for it for the most part. I think that guy's a little bit out of the age group, but there is a way they do it. Let's look it up. How do people get citizenship in the U.S. and how do foreigners join the U.S. Army? That's a very interesting question. We've been talking about this for a couple live streams now. What did Sean say? Hey, they take. Here's how it works. You have to be, foreigners can join it, but they have to be a lawful green card holder already, or by special rare programs. So the first way you actually do have to be at least a green card holder to get citizenship. The most common and straightforward path: you must have a valid green card permanent resident status to enlist in any branch of the U.S. Armed Forces. You cannot join on a U.S. visa like an HB1, an F1, or a tourist visa, or without legal status. You have to be from the age of 17 to 39 years old, varies by branch. You have to have a green card. You have to be physically fit. You have to speak and understand English, and you have to have a high school diploma or GED. There's also there's also special programs. There used to be a special program called military um, access decision through vital to the United States to the national interest, which allowed non-citizens to go in if they had highly critical language or medical skills. They suspended that in 2016. I think Trump suspended that. If you serve honorably at any time during a designated point of hostility, which includes, post 9/11 service and continues today, you can apply for U.S. citizenship as soon as you enlist and serve honorably, even without a green card. Even without a green card. So that means if we're at like some global catastrophe or at war or any kind of hostile point where we need to send people into different countries, even if you're not a green card holder, you can join in and you can become a citizen. I agree with that one 1,000%. As long as you know you're not like a PDF file or anything. Oh, we had this fella the other day. He joined on the Discord voice chat, and he started saying, "Well, I can't vote anyway. I have a bunch of different felonies." and Don start. I'm not normally the type of guy to start questioning someone about their background, but he also said that his dad was Palestinian and he wouldn't shut up about free Palestine. And I'm like, oh, so you have a bias? He's like, Islam isn't bad at all. I'm like, are you Islamic? He's like, no, I'm Christian. I'm Christian. I'm not a Muslim. And I was asking him, me and Don's were questioning him, and Don's was like, "Well, if you lose your voting rights, that means you must have did some." He's like, "Did you what kind of offense did you do?" He's like, "I'm not talking about all that." He's like, "I'm not talking about that." Don's was like, "Did you do something with drugs or was it a violent crime?" He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna talk about that." And I mean, the way that this led me to believe that this man either, not to mention he said he had multiple felonies. I mean, that led me to believe that he was probably doing something against women or children. The way he didn't want to talk about it or talk about his rap sheet, he even said it straight up. He said, if you knew what I did, then that would take all my credibility away. What the fuck? It got to be pretty damn bad to do that. I mean, if he joined a gang or he, beat someone up or, did something to another grown ass man, okay, whatever. That's, forgivable. But if you did some fucked up shit to a woman or children, I mean, that's the only thing I can guess that he did. Yeah, no fucking dude. This dude was a lunatic. You want to hear the next fucked up part about it? Here's the next fucked up part about it. This dude was a truck driver too. Yep, yep. He was unloading some pavers or some gravel or some shit. I don't really remember. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. Damn, yeah, that's fucked up all the way. All the way fucked up. Veterans got roughly 66 billion. We spent 150 billion on illegals. Now they want 1 trillion for their health care? Fuck that. That's a fucking breaking point. That's exactly why they're shutting down the government, man. The government's shutting down tomorrow. Hopefully everything still can be okay. We'll see. I mean, it's happened over and over again. I never really noticed jack shit changing. Yeah, no kidding. No rainbow crosswalks in Florida. Yes, sir. This guy was a philosopher, yeah. I'm not exactly an expert on him, but I do know this genius quote by Marcus Aurelius. Wait, let me see if I can find a better one. Hold on, hold on. Let me see if I can bring out the big guns on you. Here's your favorite show, man. You love this show, don't you? Joe Rogan posted this on Instagram. Why would I be for Palestine? No one in my family is Palestinian or Islamic. They actually love this meme. Whenever I show it, everyone's laughing in chats. Is it true with government shutdown that most military will not receive funding or payments until the government reopens? I don't know. I'm writing you a prescription for two testicles. I don't know. Maybe you it. I think I was just scrolling. This definitely seems like your type of meme. What does this one say? Oh, that's Chicagoans. Oh, here we go. Here's a great one for this. The White House posted this meme. How to put America first. Do not put illegal aliens over Americans. Very, very simple. Oh my God. The world's most wanted terrorist, Obama bin Laden. That's freaking hilarious. Let me see. That's going to be a hard one to beat. This is a meme competition right now. Let me try to break out my best meme. Hold the door. Oh, that's going to be a hard one. Oh, well, this is not really a meme, but this is just facts. Friendly reminder: no child believes they were born in the wrong body until a creepy adult deliberately puts that idea in their head. Block them up. Do on YouTube things to them. Hold on. That's badass. Now, I don't know if this is just more of a meme or just a picture. He's like, I don't know how Big Mike is gonna feel about this one. I don't know how Big Mike would feel about that. On my way to have a minor disagreement with the lefties. Yeah, you aren't kidding. Go YouTube friendly, YouTube friendly. Yeah, with love. With love. With love. We're just talking about recent news events of killings in, South Africa. That's all we're talking about, YouTube. That's all we're talking about. It would probably leave a burn mark right through there. What do you? According to that Palestinian fella, the reason that the Islamics are mad at us is all because of America's fault. It's not because they hate Christians or Jews or anything like that. I don't know. You gotta ask him that. You should have been in that conversation. That would have been hilarious. That. Oh yeah, this is another crazy thing. Elon posted about this. The the Anti Defamation League posted that Turning Point USA was an extremist hate group, and they said Antifa not really normally violent or extreme. And Elon Musk posted back. He said something like, "This is bullshit." Yeah, I think they have their writer accidentally confused the two. Maybe that's the issue here. Hernan, why do I need to fight against fascism? It's not existing in the modern era. We're not dealing with Mussolini. Once you point me to a Mussolini or a current, fascist dictator, then I'll tell you that I'm anti-fascist. Willie Nelson for president? Dude, do you realize how old he will be in 2028? Are you kidding me right now? I think Willie Nelson is older than Trump right now, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Oh yeah, he's 92 years old, guys. He'll be 96 years old in 2028. You want him to be the freaking president at 96 years old? Yeah, I wonder what kinda stuff that individual enjoys. Nick Fuentes is sus as hell. Butt buddies, basically. I believe that. No one voted for Heels Up Harris and Queen of Tampons Timmy. Did you change your name yet, Ethan? Probably. Some guy that's in the comment section constantly. No one wants Newsom 2028. The only people that are saying that are just trying to troll because of the hat. No, man, I'm telling you, we have to do a full blown three-way video. We have to do a video, not a live stream, a three-way talk show video, and we have to have what's her name, Just Jen reacts. We have to have her posted on her channel with 500,000 views on or 500,000 subscribers on her channel. Man, that video is gonna get some traction for sure. Oh, she has? That's pretty cool. I still need to get in contact with him. Cisco. Yeah, for sure. We need to. Yeah, he has 172,000 subscribers. He seems like a cool guy. Public street comedian. Yeah, I've seen this guy a couple times. A couple times. Adam Francisco. No, but I'm telling you, me, you, and Jen, we need to like upload like 2 or 3 videos to her channel just of us having like a podcast. I mean, she normally does the regular videos. I normally do the live streams, so we should do live streams on my channel here with her. But she should. I'm telling you, that would be the funniest show on YouTube for sure. Us three together in one video, talking shit back and forth. I mean, tell that's gonna get over 50,000 views, 100%. That hell, that could get a 250,000 views, especially she already has the subscribers for it. Her most viewed videos are in the millions of views. Nick doesn't debate anybody, my guy. All he does is screech about Israel. I will give him credit though. He did debate Dean Withers. It was pretty funny when he said to Dean Withers, this is probably my final talking point. I'll let you go. I'm gonna take a break off here. But Nick did debate Dean Withers. He asked him. He said, "Hey, Dean Withers, are you gay?" He said, "No, but I put myself in the shoes of a gay man. I put myself on the receiving end of a. I put myself on the receiving end of the situation." Then he's like, "Oh, you put your he said, "You put yourself on the receiving end. You imagine you were on the receiving end of a gay man?" I mean, that was just funny that how he said that. That was super freaking funny. Like he totally burned Dean Withers in that debate. I don't think it was. I don't think it was even a debate. I think it was just Nick roasting him. Well, don't let Dean Withers get near you. If we ever do a talk show with him somehow, I mean, I'm not really interested in doing it, but I mean, he is pretty big. I wouldn't deny him if he asked for it, but Richard Spencer. Why does that name sound familiar? Who's Richard Spencer? Am I lost here? Never heard of him before, but I just found him on YouTube. I guess he's like a pro Charlie Kirk guy, so I'm cool with him if that's the case. He seems like an alright guy. Democrats view Peter Buttigieg as a man. Who the hell is that? I mean, I looked up Richard Spencer. I've heard of his name before, but none of his content really comes to mind. No, I know, but this other guy's talking about it. Also, I one last thing I want to say, and then we'll end the live stream. But I saw that Alex Jones shaved his mustache and beard, and he said like he said that he's taken back the Adolf mustache, where he had the mustache right here like that. He shaved everything off. He said, you know what? This is not about anything with Nazi Germany or anything. This is just about taking back this mustache from Adolf. This is bullshit. This is a fucking handsome mustache. He had it like right there on his face, and it had the liberals going fucking insane. They were screaming at the top of their lungs. The fella that made a video about us, he was screaming at the fucking top of his lungs, screaming, "What the fuck? What the fuck? He's a Nazi now." I saw him. I didn't really listen to him too much, but sorry. That's a question for the people in the comment section. Let's see what they say. Having a mustache like Hitler doesn't make you a Nazi. I mean, this radical left dude was screaming. He made, I think, an entire video about it. He also did a live stream about it. I mean, like, dude, what kind of fucking content are you promoting on your channel? Like, seriously. Well, anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here now. We're already like, an hour and 40 minutes into it. But it was fun talking with you, man, as always. Hopefully, the government shutdown doesn't affect the shipping of, but I think it'll be fine. But wait on Thursday, man. Wait on Thursday. Take care, man. I'll see you. Have a good one. Feel better. Peace out, guys. I'll be back in maybe in an hour or so for streaming. So message me on Discord.